And we're just about set and ready to get this one started. It's the last series, the 5A, that to get started tonight. And it will be Myers to lead it off, the left-handed hitting third baseman. First pitch of this ball game is on the way, and that one swung on and fouled out of play down the right field side, and we're underway. 6:59. That's a tournament that whoever's running this baby knows what they're doing. We've had an extra inning ball game, but we're right on time today. No balls in one strike to the third baseman Myers. This one rolled to the right side. Nyman's got it. He'll take it himself. 3 unassisted. We're underway here from Smith Wills. And the batter will be Stuart Chick, the shortstop. It's Blythe, Smith, and Ketchot around the outfield left to right. Reynolds, Hadley, and Nyman around the infield. And Melendez down at first. That's around the horn third to first. As Chick sets in, gets ready. Olson's pitch. That one swung on and fouled back 0-1. Tomes is behind the plate, and on the mound is the right-hander Taylor Olson. He's 11-0 on the year. And a lot of buzz about Mr. Olson here, a lot like Mr. Rowe that's going to throw for Hernando tonight. Here's the 0-1, and a curveball misses outside. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So a lot like the game last night between Oak Grove and Madison Central. Right field's kind of in a sunbath right now. The 1-1 and a curveball on the outside corner. Olson has an outstanding breaking ball, as you've already seen. He's thrown it 4 or 5 times, and when he can spot his fastball, a lot like a lot of other pitchers, he's awfully good. And the 1-2 is swung on and missed. That fastball up and in, but he gets a strikeout, and there's quickly 2 down. Josh Brown, the catcher, coming to bat. Hernando got here by beating Sotillo, Oxford, and New Hope. Pascagoula got here by beating Stone, Pearl River Central, and Long Beach. The Long Beach series was an outstanding series. Some thought Long Beach would be playing here in Jackson. There's a curveball on the outside corner for a call and strike. Joseph Smith's the home plate umpire. John Evans is down at first. James Judge will be calling them down at third. The 0-1 swung on, skied to center. Smith moving over, and Olson has worked a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Half an inning complete. Hernando nothing. Pascagoula coming to bat. Glad to have you aboard. The MHSAA would like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine for its support as the title sponsor of this championship baseball series. Mississippi Sports Medicine provides 2 athletic trainers for every game of this championship. We're going to visit with Todd Kelly a little bit later on in the ball game and talk about the MHSAA network, what Mississippi Sports Medicine has done for the network or for the association, and a lot of things on the horizon too. So we look forward to visiting with Todd a little bit later on in the contest. Let's set the batting order again for Pascagoula. It'll be Nyman, Smith, and Melendez, Tomes, Stanford, and Olson, Blythe, Hadley, and Ketchot. That's how the Panthers will swing it tonight. Defensively for Hernando, it's Goff, Rutledge, and Gowan around the outfield left to right. Myers, Chick, Pala, Freeman around the horn third to first. Brown behind the plate. And on the mound tonight for Hernando, the left-hander Timothy Rowe. Rowe comes in tonight with a record of 6-2. Earlier today, Bruce defeated Taylorsville 3-2 in 9 innings to take a 1-0 lead in that 2A series. The middle game of the afternoon had Southeast Lauderdale defeating Kossuth 7-1 in the 3A series. Last night, Oak Grove defeated Madison Central 4-0. In the 6A series, the 4A series saw Purvis hang on to beat Lewisburg 5-3. And the first game of the tournament, first game of the day yesterday, Nanawaya defeated Greenville St. Joe 5-2. So this is the 6th game of the tournament and the first contest in the 5A series. It's a best of 3. The schedule yesterday will be the same tomorrow, and the schedule today will be the same on Saturday. Monday is, if necessary, any game threes will be scheduled sometime on Monday. Chase Nyman, the second baseman, set and ready to lead it off. Lefty on lefty matchup here in the bottom of the first. Pascagoula, 21-9. Into the contest tonight. Rose first pitch on the way. And a fastball up high, and it's 1-0. And the 1-0 coming. That one's in for a called strike. The 1-1. That one fisted back and to the screen, and Nyman is down in the count, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two down the right field line near the wall, and that one is at the bottom of the wall. Extra bases for Nyman. He's in with a stand-up double. Just missed a home run by a couple of feet. So the batter will be Adam Smith, the center fielder. Lead-off double for Nyman. Hit the bottom of the wall there in right field. 330 down the line and right, and 330 down the line and left. 401 to straightaway center field, and 375 to the power alleys here as the pitch is down low. 375 to the gap in right center and left center, and a huge outfield. We've seen a lot of fly balls just kind of go out there and die. The 1-0 hits the outside corner for a called strike. One ball, 1 strike. A little high for ball 2. And for those of you who have never been to Smith Wills, the field you're looking at there, and a good shot from up high above behind home plate. The 2-1. That's ball 3. It's a turf field. It's colored to emulate the dirt. The green in the middle, obviously, to favor the grass, but it's all turf. 3-1 line foul near the Gula bullpen. There's a good shot of the turf. It's colored out to give you the feel of a regular playing surface. Even the mound is made of turf. Payoff pitch on the way. That one down low, ball 4. So Smith draws a walk. First and second, nobody out. Thing that we've seen in this tournament so far, and we already kind of knew, just about every time out, the infielders are going to get a true hop. Now, some of them may bounce a little higher, and they may get on you a little quicker, jumping off the carpet, but it's a true hop. I don't think we've seen a bad hop yet. So Joshua Melendez, the turn and the throw back to second, and Nyman back in ahead of the tag. Melendez up with runners at first and second. Infielders will get a truer hop. Hitters get a little bit of advantage if one's hitting a hole or just inside the bag. They'll scoot on the carpet a little quicker. Melendez swinging, popping one up. Center fielder Rutledge is coming in. He's calling for it. He'll make the catch, 1 down. 1 out in the inning. And that'll bring up the Panther catcher. Tomes coming to bat, the cleanup hitter. And the pitch misses inside for a ball. Hernando in that black top gold numerals. Pascagoula in the red, white, and blue. One-0 pull foul. Sun's going to be a little bit of a problem for the right fielders for about another 20 minutes. The 1-1. That one ripped down the line, hooking foul. So a ball and a couple of strikes. One ball, two strikes. That one rolled to third. Nice job by Myers. Had it, bobbled it, picked it up, and still got Tomes out by a half step. The runners move up. Nyman down to third, Smith the second. But Myers, an outstanding play. He hung with it. Still made a strong throw to get the out. Here's the DH. Stanford here with runners at second and third and two down. A little bit inside. A nice grab by Brown. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 a little bit inside. So 2 balls and no strikes to the Panther designated hitter Justin Stanford. Gula with runners at second and third and two down. And it's ball 3. Taylor Olson, the pitcher, would be next. Rowe misses down low, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Well, the Pascagoula pitcher has a chance to help himself here. Taylor Olson with the bases loaded and two down. That one on the inside corner for a called strike. Inning started with Nyman a double down the right field line. Smith walked. Melendez flied to center. Tomes grounded out. Stanford walked. The 0-1's a swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Rowe out of the stretch, the 0-2. And a ball and a couple of strikes. Again, Rowe ready. The 1-2. That one, high hopper up the middle. Gloved by the second baseman, Pala. He'll step on the bag. And Pascagoula leaves the bases loaded in the inning. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. 3 runners left on base. 1 inning in the book, no score between Hernando and Pascagoula. You're watching a 5A state championship on the MHSAA network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Back at Smith Wills Stadium, we go to the top of the second inning. Lance Pittman with you. Producer-director Mark King down in the truck, calling the shots tonight. Day 2 of this 2012 State Baseball Championship. First game for the 5A guys, though, and we go to the top of the second inning, no score. Be the middle third of the batting order for Hernando. Gowan, Rowe, and Pala. There's a good look at Taylor Olson. Undefeated, 11-0 on the 2012 season. Head coach of Hernando, David Laura. Richie Tillman is the head coach at Pascagoula. Olson starts. Gowan off with a pitch outside for a ball. The 1-0 fouled back in the screen. And it's 1-1. Game 1 yesterday was a 3-run contest won by Nanawaya. Game 2 was a 2-run contest won by Purvis. 4-0 shutout last night by Oak Grove. The 1-1's a swing and a miss. 3-2 9-inning affair won by Bruce today, and then Southeast Lauderdale defeated Kossuth 7-1. There hasn't been a blowout in this tournament. 1-2. Misses inside, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. I guess the closest thing to a blowout, it was anything but, it was the 7-1 Southeast Lauderdale victory over Kossuth. 2-2, a little bit outside. And you look at the score, but Southeast Lauderdale scored 3 in one inning and 4 in another. It's been 5 pretty well played ball games. 3-2 misses inside. Olson walks Gowan. And Hernando has a base runner here in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitcher, Timothy Rowe. Olson from the stretch. And that pitch is a ball. And it's ball 2. And Olson now, who set the Tigers down in order in the first inning. As Rowe fouls one out, was having a little trouble finding the strike zone after the walk to Gowan. And he was behind 2-0 to Rowe before that foul ball there. And it's now 2-1. Two-one, ripped down the right field line. Gowan on his way to third. Ketchut with the throw in holds Rowe to a single. But the Tigers have him on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Good piece of hitting by Rowe. He just went down. A lot of left-handers like that pitch inside, down around the knees. And Rowe ripped that one just inside the right field line. So first and third, nobody out. And the batter will be Scott Pella. Olsen from the stretch. That one grounded to short. Going to get a run in. They'll go to second for one, over to first. In time for the double play. They get the run in, though. So a 6-4-3 double play. But the run scores. Not an RBI for Pala. You can't get 2 outs for a run and get credit for an RBI, but the run goes on the board nonetheless. Here's Goff and a curveball by Olsen, and for a called strike. So all things considered, first and third, nobody out. You roll the 2, give up the run. Now there's nobody on base, and Olsen can go back to the windup. So yes, you've given up a run, but you've also cleared the bases. Well, the 1-1 here. Outside corner for a called strike. A walk, a single, and a double play. The 1-2. That one grounded to the hole at short. Hadley's throw in time. Nice job by the Gula shortstop. Boy, what a throw. Turns out to be a quick inning, although it started off well for Hernando. They get a run on a hit. No errors. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Hernando 1, Pascagoula nothing. And the MHSAA would like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine for its support as the title sponsor of this championship baseball tournament. Mississippi Sports Medicine provides 2 athletic trainers for every game. And we're certainly glad to have them aboard. I get asked quite a bit the thoughts on athletics, whether it be football, basketball, or baseball, some of the major changes, not only on the college level or the JUCO level, but certainly the high school level. Speaking of groups from time to time, and I get asked when we open it up for questions, what is some of the major changes I feel like that have happened over the last 10, 15, 20 years, and without a doubt it's the athletic training and the athletic trainers that are at the games now. Players, kids get hurt, and there's somebody right there immediately. Mississippi Sports Medicine has kind of helped lead the way there too. It's amazing sometimes to watch those men and women, what they do. Blythe to lead it off. And a pitch up high. Take football on a Friday night, for instance. Kid gets hurt from the other team, even though he's maybe on your sideline. The home team trainers right there until his trainers can get across. The 1-0, tap back to the mound. Rose got it, turns and throws, and there's one away. Batter will be Hadley, the shortstop. But well, that's catcher's interference. So Blythe will be aboard down at first. Catcher's interference. Blythe's bat hit the mitt of Brown. So that'd be an error on the catcher. Throw over to first as Hadley was squaring around. Every school now just about, and I can't think of any that don't have some connection to an athletic trainer, but trainers show up. Hadley takes a pitch outside for a ball. So the error on the catcher, catcher's interference. But just about every school carries not only a trainer, but trainers. The 1-0 bunt popped up, foul ground. There's at least 2 here at every game. In fact, a while ago I saw about 5 or 6. So this And you hope that you play a whole tournament and nobody even comes close to getting hurt. But if something happens, they're in good hands with Mississippi Sports Medicine. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Rowe out of the stretch. Hadley's showing bunt again. And this one popped back. And Hadley's in the hole 1-2. Well, let's see now if Coach Tillman leaves the bunt on. We saw that in an earlier game. Hitter with 2 strikes was continuing to bunt. And we talked about then, if it's important enough the sacrifice to put your hitter in the hole 2 strikes, why not let him try to bunt again? Myers is thinking about it. He's in on the grass down at third. Hadley not squaring around and fouls 1 out of play. And I think it's one of the things in baseball that's probably changed over the last 10 years is that thinking. Used to be taboo. No way you tried to bunt with 2 strikes. But I think sometimes the defense maybe relaxes a little bit. And the pitcher may relax a little bit and groove one in there. May have a better chance of laying one down. And throw over to first. I mean, if you're asking a hitter to sacrifice and he gets 2 strikes on him and then you tell him to hit away, that's really putting your hitter in a hole. And I know what you're saying. Well, he should have got the bunt down, but it's not always that easy. 1-2 is up high, ball 2. So if you're going to make him bunt to get 2 strikes, go ahead and let him bunt again. And I think you see that a lot more, not only on the high school level, but collegiate level and even in the pros as well. 2-2. Line drive. Glove by the shortstop. Chick flips to second for 1. Oh, what a grab by the Tigers shortstop. Took a base hit away from Hadley. Hadley's aboard on the fielder's choice. Chick stretched out, caught it behind the bag at second, flipped it to Paula. And now there's 1 away. Here's Morgan Ketchut, the right fielder. That's ball 1. Couple of good defensive plays already in this one. We're just in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-0 on the outside corner. And the look-see over toward first. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded left side. That one sneaking into left field for a base hit. Catch-out goes the other way. First and second, 1 away in the top of the order up Nyman. Nyman's first time up, he hit the bottom of the right field wall. Second hit of the ball game for Pascagoula. And that one's up a little high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Rowe ready and the pitch. Good block by Brown, keeping that one in front of him. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3. Hit to center field. Base hit. Rutledge up with the throw. Hadley had to hold up to see if Rutledge was going to make the catch. Nyman's 2 for 2. That hit there. The bases are loaded. Adam Smith, who had a base on balls his first time up, comes up with the bases loaded and 1 away. They're in tight on the corners, Freeman and Myers. Chicken-Pala, double play depth up the middle. And the outside corner for a called strike. Bottom of the second inning, Pascagoula's got them loaded up. Fly ball, center field. Rutledge coming in a hurry, makes the catch. We'll have a play at the plate. Here comes the throw, not in time. Hadley scores. The throw gets by Brown, and all 3 runners advance. Sacrifice fly with the RBI for Smith to tie the ball game as Hadley scores. Catch it goes to third, and Nyman down to second. So Hernando a run in the top of the second. Pascagoula got it back here, and they're looking for some more. Here comes Melendez with runners at second and third and 2 out. He flied to center his first time up. Rutledge's throw was kind of up the line a little bit. And Hadley, who runs well, able to get in before the ball arrived. Rowe misses outside, and it's 1-0. Pop back out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. So a ball and a couple of strikes. Rowe is a pitch away from getting out of it here. The 1-2. A little low. Here comes a 2-2. That one hit off the bat. Foul rolls over toward the Pascagoula dugout. Will Tomes on deck would be next. We're in the bottom of the second. Deuce is wild here with 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out and 2 on. Rowe, a long look in at Brown. Melendez digs in. From the stretch, the 2-2. That one hit into center field. Rutledge coming over. He's there to run it down. Hit hard, but Hernando center fielder able to run it down. Pascagoula gets a run on 2 hits, an error, and 2 runners left on base. They have stranded 5 already. 2 in the books. We're tied up 1-1 in this Class 5A Championship Series. Hernando 1, Pascagoula 1. Melendez gave that one a pretty good ride, but Rutledge able to run it down. We go to the top of the third inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Hernando. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Pascagoula. Pascagoula has left 5 men on already, left the bases loaded in the first inning, and left 2 on in the second. But we're tied 1-1. Go to the top of the third. 8, 9, and 1 for the Tigers. Rutledge, Freeman, and Myers. Same 2 teams Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So Rutledge to lead it off. Olson's first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. So it's 0-1. Rutledge who made a couple of good catches in center field in the bottom of the second. Tries to lay one down. It'll roll foul. And it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Olson checks the sign from Tomes. And the 0-2. A little bit high. Olson had a walk, gave up a walk and a single back in the second inning, but he got a double play, only gave up a run. Tries to get a curveball over there, and it's a little low, 2-2. Top of the third inning, all tied up at 1 apiece. 2-2 here. Line inside the line in right field. Rutledge around first. He can run to second. Ketchum has a little problem picking it up in right field. Rutledge is headed in for a triple. Melendez, a diving attempt at first, just missed it. And it rolled off the turf down into the corner in right field. Ketchum had a little trouble picking it up. And we've already seen the speed of Rutledge and a couple of catches in center field, and he got unwound, and he's in with a stand-up triple. Here's Trey Freeman, the first baseman. Second hit of the night for the Tigers, and a leadoff triple here in the third. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. That one's on the outside corner for a called strike. You know. The 0-2. Freeman stays alive by fouling one back. So Rutledge, the leadoff triple aboard down at third. Olson out of the stretch. 0-2 curve. Sky to right. Catch it. Backing up. Makes the catch. Rutledge will score easily. Sacrifice fly and an RBI. And Hernando's got a 2-1 lead. So the triple. Freeman gets the job done. And back around to the top of the order. Townsend Myers, who grounded out to Melendez to start the ball game. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1 here. A little bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here. And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on here for Hernando on the top of the third. They have a run in already. And leading this one 2-1. Olson with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Olson. And that'll bring up Stuart Chick. Chick went down swinging his first time up. And Olson gets one over there on the outside corner. The 0-1 here. Popped up. Right side. Melendez down the line and foul ground over the shoulder, makes the catch. We've seen some good defensive plays already in this one. Hernando, though, gets a leadoff triple by Rutledge. They get a run on a hit. No errors and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Hernando leads 2-1. Bottom of the third, 2-1. Ricky Neves is with us, the MHSAA Associate Director, oversees the baseball tournament. Well, first of all, good job on the weather. Yeah, I know what you did. Now you got with the Weather Channel, and you kind of position it around. So all right, these 4 days we can get it in. There we go. It doesn't always work that way, does it? No. We've seen some really good baseball now. I was just commenting that 7-1 was the score in the game prior to this. That's the closest thing that we've had of a blowout, and that wasn't a blowout. So we've seen some good competition, and this one's shaping up to be another outstanding ball game.
We've had 5 great games already. The 7-1 score that you alluded to, that game wasn't broken open until about the 5th inning. Great talent here in the state of Mississippi from the smaller classifications to the larger classifications. One of the better games of the day was the 9-inning game in our 2A broadcast. 9-inning, 2-hour ball game with a 3-2 score. It doesn't get much better than that for baseball.
You're absolutely right. Middle third of the batting order for Pascagoula. Hang with us for a few minutes. Pascagoula, Tomes to lead it off. Tomes, Stanford, and Olson, 4, 5, and 6. Hernando's got a 2-1 lead here. Tomes grounded out his first time up. He's first pitch swinging. Pops it up right side. Paula. Well, that one hit a mile high. 1 pitch, 1 out here. And inning, and the batter will be Stanford, the DH, who walked his first time up. What's anything surprised you so far in the tournament? It's been my experience. You plan and you prep. Once a tournament starts, it kind of runs itself, doesn't it?
It does. We've had good umpiring crews coming in. The crowds had a great crowd last night. A little bit disappointed with the crowd tonight, but we believe the crowds will increase as the tournament goes on. 2
pitches, 2 outs, couple of pop-ups to Paula there at second base. To bring up the pitcher now, Taylor Olson, who grounded out to second his first time up. One indicator of how good the baseball is in Mississippi, you see a lot of college coaches here. They're going to be here anyway, but when the pro scouts are coming with the notebooks and the jugs, guns, and stuff, that's how you know there's some talent in this tournament.
Yes, they leave no stone unturned, and we are fortunate to have major league talent in some of these schools.
Now, Pascagoula's game plan here in the third was jump on the first pitch. That's the third straight hitter to hit the first pitch. Olson singles into left field. This game here features 2 or 3 guys that the scouts and college coaches are looking at. We'll see some of these guys playing on the weekends, and then, the way things go, some of these guys will be making money at it in a few years.
Some of them will be making money, and we will be seeing them on weekend series in the SEC and the coastal conferences.
Here's Randy Blight, the left fielder. It's a throw over to first.
Many of them will go to community college, and you asked me about one surprise. One surprise I've had is how great a defense we've seen.
In this game alone, we've already had about 4 good plays. Runner goes, and the throw down is in time. They hosed him. Got caught stealing.
Great throw from the catcher.
Ricky, hang with us. I got a couple more questions. We got to take a break. Sit with us for a while.
Sure.
In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. 3 in the books here. 2-1 Hernando. You're watching the MHSAA State Championship powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Yeah, 2-1 Hernando. We go to the top of the 4th with producer-director Mark King. I'm Lance Pittman. Glad to have you with us. 6th game of the tournament, 3rd game of day 2. In the 5A action here, got a good one going on. Ricky Neves is with us, MHSAA Associate Director of the baseball tournament. Were you superintendent at Boonville?
Yes, I was superintendent before I retired and took this position here. And started out my career as a teacher and a baseball coach. So baseball is very dear to me.
Been a lifelong resident of Mississippi?
Lifelong resident of Mississippi.
It's, we were talking, and of course you haven't been in the coaching profession and understand, I get asked quite a bit when I go speak. One of the things that, one of the major changes, what is one of the major changes I've seen? Sports medicine, I think, probably ranks right up there at the top, and I want to ask you about that here in just a second. Josh Brown to lead it off. He fouls one backing out of play, 0-1. In the old days, and I graduated in 1980, you got hurt, you rubbed some dirt on it, or you found some athletic tape. Now there's a trainer there to kind of tape you up a little bit. But that's great, though, because there's somebody there for a kid when he gets hurt almost instantly, and we're glad to have Mississippi Sports Medicine with us being the title sponsor.
Yes, they are a title sponsor, and they're at all of our events, and we can give immediate attention to any injury. Very proud to say also that the vast majority of our schools in our association have athletic trainers at every event for their schools, and times have changed from rubbing dirt on it to now.
Yeah, Brown goes down swinging, Olson's 3rd strikeout of the night. Here's Gowan, who walked and scored one of the 2 Hernando runs. It's just about every school now has a trainer. Then you've got student trainers too. So that's really a program that's taken off in the last 10, 15 years, and it's only going to get better. You look how far we've come along now with the sports medicine, and a lot of folks are wanting to get into that curriculum too. And it's one thing to do it as a job, but to want to do it is to me really says a lot about the quality of the individual.
It really does, and I think if you check, a lot of the ones getting into the training, sports training and sports medicine are ex-athletes that have enjoyed what they did and are just trying to give back, want to stay involved with their schools and their students, and it is a great profession and a very fast-growing profession. 1
ball, 2 strikes. Olson ready in the pitch. That one tapped down to 3rd. Reynolds on a hop, off-balance throw, and pulls Melendez off the bag. I'm not sure the throw would have beat him anyway. We'll see how they score that. Going to be a hit. So Gowan is on for the 2nd time here, and the batter will be the pitcher, Timothy Rowe. Rowe singled his first time up. 2-1 Hernando batting here in the top of the 4th. That would not hit hard at all, but Reynolds really had no chance. Nothing wrong with Olson's curveball, though, as he bends that one over the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Olson working out of the stretch, a little bit outside for a ball. We got to visit with Con Maloney last night. I know he was tickled with the Oak Grove Madison Central crowd here. That's a guy that's done a lot for baseball in the Jackson area. And then we visited with Chad Bradford, who played for Hill Denson down at Southern Miss, and of course Hill's now at Belhaven. And we saw him, and I mentioned Ron Polk. And you've been around Mississippi baseball for a while. Those are a couple of guys that's really done a lot for baseball in the state of Mississippi. And I guess you start with Ron Polk, and what all he's done, even though he was coaching at Mississippi State, what he's done for the entire state. And I give him a lot of credit. And, of course, Hill's been very active in baseball, too, and there's guys like Con Maloney all over the place. But you got guys like that have kind of dedicated their life to the profession, and certainly the fruits are in their labor, isn't it?
Exactly, and
1-2 fly ball center field. Smith is there to make the catch. There's 2 away.
Mr. Maloney's done a great job for baseball here in the Jackson area, and Coach Denson, wherever he goes, stays involved in baseball and makes it grow in that community. I have to give Coach Polk credit for bringing baseball into the national spotlight.
That's right.
Not only in our state, but all over in his mini battle with the NCAA to try to get scholarships, and it's a great sport.
Some of the memorable games I broadcast was when Mississippi State would play Southern Miss in Hattiesburg, and Coach Polk and Coach Denson were going at it, and curveball in for a called strike. And I asked Hill one time, I said, "You're kicking the dirt in the third base coaching bikes. What are you doing?" He said, "Me and Polk are playing tic-tac-toe."
Those guys have been great for baseball, and they're great to be around.
0-1 up and in. They'll appeal down to first. He went around. 0-2. Olsen now a strike away from wiggling out of it here on the top of the 4th.
You know, mentioning those guys, you have to mention Coach Boo Ferris
no question
in that also.
No question. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Olsen. He gets rid of Pala here. And the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. Halfway through this one, 2-1 Hernando. What's on the horizon for the baseball tournament or anything? Have we looked down that far, or anything we can expect?
Yes, we're constantly looking at enhancing our tournament and making it. What we say is we want to make it one of these kids' 5 best experiences in their lifetime. And as a ball player, I had the privilege of playing for state championships in high school, and it is, you don't even forget what the great weather was like that day. So we are looking at this is a great venue here. We would like to spread baseball into other areas of the state and give other areas opportunities. We're always looking at other venues, such as possibly at the stadium at Ole Miss or at Mississippi State or Southern Mississippi, and hosting some of these. We think it would be great for us, great for our sport, and great for our universities to have all these kids and parents on campuses for a weekend.
Well, this is day 2, and I can say so far so good.
Right.
Great job, Ricky. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Thanks for the visit. Ricky Nevis, who is the MHSAA Associate Director, overseeing the baseball tournament, and they have done a great job. We got the bottom of the 4th inning, 2-1 Hernando. Blythe, Hadley, and Ketchut. Bottom third of the batting order. Lefty on lefty here, and Rowe hits the outside corner for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, boy, that's a beauty. And it's 0-2. Each team a run in the 2nd. Hernando got another one in the top of the 3rd. The 0-2 from Rowe. A little bit outside. Pascagoula's out hit Hernando 4-3, but they trail 2-1. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. And the count even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rowe with the 2-2. That one rolled down the first base side, foul. Blythe reached on catcher's interference his first time up. And ball 3. Payoff pitch on the way. Outside corner, called strike 3. Rose first. Strikeout. He was ahead 0-2, then the count ran full. And he hit the outside corner. Here's Tracy Hadley. Who hit a laser up the middle that Chick knocked down. Instead of a base hit, turned out to be a fielder's choice. And a line drive foul. We're in the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Hernando. Grounded to third. Myers. 2 away. And we've seen those big Sunday hops off this turf. And the batter is the right fielder, Ketchot. So 2 out, nobody on, and Rose delivers to Ketchot. Ketchot gave up on that one, almost gave up on it too early. That one almost dropped in there for a strike. One-0, swing and a miss. The 1-1. And it's 1-2. Fisted foul. Ketchut stays alive. So the count 1-2. 2 out here, nobody on in the Pascagoula bottom of the fourth. 1-2, swung on and missed. Brown will have to throw down. He does. Second strikeout by Rowe. He got a couple in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And nobody left on base. 4 innings gone by tonight. Hernando leading 2-1. MHSAA. An MHSAA network powered by Play On Sports. Association would like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine, our title sponsor for this championship baseball tournament. Mississippi Sports Medicine's got at least 2 athletic trainers for every game. 3 games yesterday, 3 today, 3 tomorrow, 3 Saturday. We'll know after Saturday if we've got any more baseball for the 2012 season. Hernando coming to bat here in the top of the 5th. Goff, Rutledge, and Freeman. Bottom third of the batting order. 7, 8, and 9. Two runs, 3 hits, an error for Hernando. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for Pascagoula. Hernando has left 1 runner on base. Pascagoula has stranded 5. So Goff, who grounded out to short his first time up, leading it off here in the Hernando 5th. And a breaking ball low. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0 hits the outside corner. 1-1, a little late swing there, and it's 1-2. One, two, laced foul. The 1-2 here. Left field. Blythe started in, now going back. He'll make the play, one down. 3 in a row now retired by Olson. 8 out of the last 9. Center fielder Rutledge. Leadoff triple back into third. And scored a run. And a breaking ball in for a called strike. The 0-1. That went up and in. Rutledge got out of the way of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, 2 balls and a strike. That really ought to be illegal there. Olson had come up and in on Rutledge, and then he threw a curveball, started it up and in. 2-1, fouled out of play, and it count 2-2. Two the count. Curve ball outside corner, called strike 3, 5th strikeout for Olson. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Freeman. Trey Freeman, a sacrifice fly. His first time up. And there's a strike call. A 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Underneath the glove of Reynolds. Can't find it. Freeman around first. He'll hold there with a 2-out single. Top of the order now, and Townsend Myers, who's 0 for 2, he's grounded out and struck out. Ground ball, second base. Nyman, big hop to first, in time. And the inning for Hernando. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We got the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-1 Hernando. Well, bottom of the fifth inning we go. It'll be the top of the order for Pascagoula. So 2-1 Hernando. Hits are even at 4-piece. Hernando has committed the game's only error. Rowe has worked 4 innings. Given up 4 hits, 1 unearned run. He has walked 2, struck out 2. Leadoff hitter, top of the order. Nyman's 2 out of 2. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Pascagoula had the bases loaded in the first. 2 runners on in the second. And only 1 run to show for it tonight. The 0-1, a little bit outside. Nyman, Smith, and Melendez, 1, 2, 3. Top third of the Pascagoula batting order here in the bottom of the fifth. Fly ball, left center field. Center fielder Rutledge has lost it. It's going to land in the gap in left center. Nyman around first. He will pull up with a triple. Rutledge lost it. So Nyman has double, single, and now triple. I'm not sure, even if Rutledge picks it up, if he's going to get the catch, because that one started off toward the center field and was tailing away into the gap there in left center. But Rutledge lost it right off the bat. Now the infield in all the way around. Smith, who has walked and had a sacrifice fly, takes one outside for a ball. 2-1 Hernando, and Pascagoula has the tying run aboard down at third. And the infield in all the way around. And the 1-0 misses inside for ball 2. Smith walked back in the first. Had the sac fly with the RBI back in the second. Fly ball, center field. Rutledge is coming on strong, dives, and makes the catch. Nice job by the center fielder. He made the catch. Got up and threw the ball in, and Rutledge is not getting up. Second sacrifice fly of the night for Smith. Nyman scores. And he's grabbing his shoulder, and there's Mississippi Sports Medicine. One of their trainers quickly out to take a look at Rutledge. Rutledge had a long way to go to make that catch. And he stretched down and made it, got up, threw it. And toward home, they weren't going to get Nyman. We're tied 2-2 here with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. We'll take a break. We'll take a break here. You're watching the MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Well, Rutledge is up, which is a good sign. It's you stretch out like that and you land on the shoulder. It's a little awkward. It'll burn a little bit. Lower back. So Rutledge, he's Shoulder hurting a little bit. And he's left-handed. That's the throwing shoulder. We've seen that young man make 3-4 outstanding plays in this ball game already. Plus, had a triple and he scored a run in the ball game. So he seems to be okay. It's the state championship. Those bumps and bruises, some reason they don't seem to hurt quite as bad when there's a lot on the line here. 1 out, nobody on. And Melendez, who has flied out to center twice. Hernando appealing that Nyman may have left early. There was some discussion whether or not Rutledge made the catch. And so they home plate umpire Joseph Smith says Nyman did not leave early. So we're tied at 2. And Melendez takes one outside. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. And the 1-0 pitch. Left field golf toward the line. 2 down. Now you look at this ball game here. Catcher's interference back in the 2nd inning. Led to a run. Leadoff triple by Nyman. Rutledge lost it. Has led to another run here. Well, all through it, Rode, the lefty, just continues to hammer away. Here's Tomes. Line drive, base hit. Golf is over. Gets it back in, holds Tomes to a single. So the 6th hit of the night for Pascagoula. There's Stanford, who has walked and popped out to second. Courtesy runner coming in for Tomes is Slater McCarty. We're in the bottom of the 5th, tied up 2-2. Rose pitched down low for a ball. The 1-0 popped up. Chick, the shortstop, going out. Rutledge coming in, but Chick will make the catch. That'll do it for Stanford. That'll do it for Pascagoula here in the bottom of the 5th. Panthers, though, get a run on a couple of hits, no errors, and a runner left. They've stranded 6. We played 5. And we're tied up 2-2. MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Top of the 6th inning, tied up 2-2. Lance Pittman with you. Mark King producing and directing the ball game down in the truck. Guys behind the cameras been working hard all day. It's a little cooler tonight. I don't know about the first game, but that middle game got a little warm here at the stadium. But pleasant evening here. If you're a baseball fan, you're at Smith Wills. It's a good one to be watching tonight. 2 runs, 4 hits, an error for Hernando. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Pascagoula. Guys on the camera's been working their tails off last 2 days and bringing you the great shots. Emails and text I received today were just very, very complimentary of the production and the production crew here. And they Been doing a great job. 2, 3, and 4. Chick to lead it off here in the top of the 6th. Bunt attempt popped up, foul ground. Chick is struck out and popped out. He's 0 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. Chick, Brown, and Gowan 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers here in the top of the 6th. Olsen delivers the 0-1, grounded to second. Nyman, 1 down. Bring up the catcher, Josh Brown. Brown has flied to center and struck out. He's 0 for 2. Ground ball again to second. Nyman bobbles it, picks it up, and not in time. Throw gets by Melendez. That'll be an error on the Panthers second baseman. Nothing wrong with the hop there. We talked about the true hops on this turf. I think Nyman just took his eyes off of it for a moment. And a tough break for Olsen. Olsen trying to work him 1, 2, 3 here in the 6th. Here's Gowan, who has walked and singled and scored a run. Fist 1 foul, backing out of play. It's 0-1. Nice catch by a young man behind the first base dugout. Oh, 1 pitch. Curve on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Pascagoula has 1 double play in the ball game. They rolled a 6-4-3 twin killing back in the 2nd inning. The 0-2 here. And Gowan stays alive. Greenville, St. Joe, Nanawaya crank it up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Lewisburg and Purvis at 4. Madison Central and Oak Grove tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. 0-2, line drive over the head of Nyman into right field. Another 6 inches, Nyman may have had a chance. First and second, 1 away, and the pitcher, Timothy Rowe. Rowe has singled and flied to center. Chance to help himself right here. Olsen out of the stretch. Ground ball, base hit right field. Let's see. Ketchup's got it. He's coming home. The throw is in time. They got the runner. Ketchup's throw up the line toward third just a little bit. And Tums put the tag on the back of Brown. A single by Rowe. And Brown is out 9-2. Gowan in the meantime goes, actually it wasn't Brown, it was McCarty that was running. Gowan goes to third, Rowe goes to second. Now it's second and third with 2 down. Nice shot by Ketchup. Olsen from the windup. Curveball outside corner for a called strike. McCarty down the line did not try to evade the tag very much. 0-1, a little bit outside. Olsen into 1-1. Foul back in the screen. And now Olsen a strike away from getting out of it here. A ground out, an error, back-to-back singles, and a runner nailed at the plate. That's been the Hernando 6 so far. One ball, two strikes. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. One run in. Here comes Rowe. No throw to the plate. It's 4-2. Good job of contact by Paula. Just made contact, got it over the head of Hadley. So Scott Paula, a two-run single. And a meeting. Well, the Panthers on the mound, a 4-2 Hernando lead now. Three hits in the inning. Golf pops one out of play. Golf has grounded to short and flied to left. Oh, and 1. A little bit outside. Top of the 6th inning, and the Tigers have put 2 on the board. They've now out hit Pascagoula 7-6. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit, center field. 4th straight hit of the inning. Paula down to second, Golf's at first. Activity in the Panther bullpen. So 4-2, Hernando. Runners at first and second with 2 down. Going to have a pinch hitter, Aaron Smith, that looks like is going to hit for Rutledge. You got to wonder now if Rutledge's shoulder has not tightened up on him a little bit. So Smith coming on to hit for Rutledge. First and second, 2 away. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Chick grounded out to second to start the inning. Brown reached on an error. Gowan singled, Rose singled. McCarty running for Brown got nailed at the plate. Curveball on the outside corner for a called strike. Paula had a 2-run single and then Golf single. So 4 straight hits in the inning. First and second, 2 away. The 0-2. Curve a little high. One ball, 2 strikes. A little high. And the deuce is wild here in the top of the 6th. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 runners on. Olsen ready from the stretch. A look-see back at second. Pala is the runner at second. Goff, the runner down at first. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeout for Olsen. Hernando, though, couple of runs on 4 hits. Pascagoula had an error. Hernando left 2 runners on base. Bottom of the 6th inning we go here. 4-2 Tigers. Pascagoula will have Olsen, Blythe, and Hadley 6, 7, and 8 when they come to bat. Bottom of the 6th inning now. It's Pascagoula trailing 4-2. Hernando got a run in the second. Pascagoula got that one back in the bottom of the inning. Hernando got a run in the third. Pascagoula tied it up with a runner in the bottom of the 5th. And then the Tigers struck for 2 and the top of the 6th inning. They now lead 4-2. And Olsen scheduled to lead it off here for the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th. These same 2 teams meet Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Olsen in the ball game, 1 out of 2. He's grounded out and singled. And Rowe now working with a 2-run lead. And a pitch on the outside corner for a call and strike. Pascagoula had the bases loaded. In the first inning, didn't score. They had 1 run in the second and left runners at second and third. They stranded 5 runners in the first 2 innings and only had 1 run to show for it. And it didn't seem like a big deal then, but they're down 4-2 now. 1-1 foul back and out of play, and the count runs to 1-2. Hernando, on the other hand, got a run in the second, 1 in the third. Took advantage of an opportunity here in the 6th. Rowe ready on the 1-2. And that evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A little bit outside. Now the count full. Tiger left-handers been battling all night. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. Backhanded by Pala. And the throw over, 1 away. And you get to that point in the ball game now where you start counting outs. If you can get the leadoff man down psychologically, that's a boost for your pitcher and defense. 1 out, nobody on here in the 6th. Of course, it always helps if you've got at least a 2-run lead. Blythe has struck you out or reached on catcher's interference. Show and bunt, bunts it right back to the box. Rowe turns, wheels, throws, 2 down. That, too, will help your pitcher's confidence. 2 up and 2 down, and the batter will be Hadley. Now, Pascagoula for sure will have the top of the order up no later than the 7th, so depending on what they do here, is Hadley the number 8 hitter in the order. Rowe's pitch a little high. Nyman gets to bat one more time here, at least. He's single, double, and triple. The 1-0 a little bit outside. And if you're Rowe and Hernando, you'd like to work Pascagoula in order here. Maybe tack on another run or two in the 7th. 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. Catch out on deck would be next. Rowe, the 3-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. (3-1). Grounded to second. Paula right there. It's a 3 up and 3 down, bottom of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Second time tonight Pascagoula has been retired in order. Rose kind of quietly retired the last 4 he's faced. 6 complete. Hernando on top, 4-2. The MHSAA would like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine for all the support this baseball championship. They are our title sponsor. Mississippi Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers for every game. We've seen them in action tonight with the injury to Rutledge. Once again, Mississippi Sports Medicine, our title sponsor. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Lance Pittman with you here. Mark King producing and directing. Class 5A championship. Game 1. 9-1-2. Freeman. And then back around to the top of the order, Myers and Chick. Freeman in the ballgame has a sacrifice fly. He is singled. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. 4 runs, 8 hits, an error for Hernando. 2 runs, 6 hits, an error for Pascagoula. The South has won 4 of the first 5. 1-0, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Hernando trying to make that a 4-2 mark. The 1-1. In there for a called strike 2. Olsen has struck out 6. He's walked 1. That one popped out of play. The 2 runs in the 6, even though there was an error, the 2 runs are going to be earned. Little guys in the truck. Freeman fouled that one off, hit our truck, our production truck. 1-2, swung on and missed. Freeman can't lay off the high hard one there. 1 down, 7 strikeout for Olsen. Guys think they're safe in the comfort of the van there, and all of a sudden they're getting dive bombed on. Townsend Myers, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 3 tonight. Olsen delivers. Outside corner for a call and strike. Olsen's job here is to not give up anything. Trying to give his guys a chance in the bottom of the 7th. Curveball popped up. Olsen's calling for it. Right off the mound, he'll bend back and make the catch, 2 away. Hernando has been retired in order only 1 time tonight. That was back in the 1st. Here's Stuart Chick, a strikeout, pop up and a ground out. He's 0 for 3. Olsen's pitch. Fastball ran inside. It sounded like it hit something. 1 ball, no strikes. Curveball inside, ball 2. 2-0, line drive right back to the box. If you've ever wondered why pitchers are trained to square up after they throw it, there's a prime example right there. Square it up and you can catch it. You can go left or right. Olsen squared up after he threw it, and he was right there to make the catch. In the inning for Hernando, they're down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning, Pascagoula's got to have at least 2 to stay here. 4-2 Hernando. They will have 9-1-2. As Rowe will face Ketchut and then Nyman and Smith. 4 runs on 8 hits for the Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits for the Panthers. And if Pascagoula is not able to get a couple here, they may point back to those first 2 innings. Well, they left 5 men on base. They actually had the first 2 men reach tonight. They had runners at second and third, and then a walk to Stanford loaded them up. But Rowe, who's been a battler all night, will try to find a way to get 3 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Morgan Ketchut to lead it off. He's 1 out of 2. Lefty on lefty. Rowe ready. His first pitch. That went up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Rally caps on in that Pascagoula dugout. The 1-0 on the outside corner. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Little high. If you catch out, your job is to get on base. Any shape, form, or fashion, just find a way to occupy a sack. Rose 2-1. Fouled out of play, and it's 2-2. And if you're Rowe, your job is to retire Ketchut. That first out in the last inning could be a little hard sometimes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Only the 3rd strikeout by Rowe, but it's a big one. He's retired 5 in a row. Top of the order now. Here's Chase Nyman, who's 3 out of 3. A double, a single, and a triple. The reason it was so important to retire Ketchut, you want Nyman batting with nobody on base. Rowe ready, and he'll deliver. That one swung on and missed, 0-1. Nyman doubled at the bottom of the right field wall back in the first. He singled in the second. Tripled to the gap in left center back in the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the count even up. One ball, 1 strike. One popped up. Chick calling for it, the shortstop. 2 down. That was a huge out. Batter will be Adam Smith. Smith has walked a couple of sacrifice flies with RBIs tonight. He's officially he has not batted at all tonight with a walk and 2 sacrifice flies. And they're going to pitch hit for him. They're going to have Landry Lofton. Lofton coming on to hit for Smith. Rowe 1 out away here. Lofton first pitch swinging. Powell going back. Second base. Reaches up. Dropped it. He dropped it. Hit out the heel of his glove. Not over yet. Rowe had retired 6 in a row. Looked like he was going to sit down. The Panthers in order now. Here's Joshua Melendez, who has flied out to center 3 times tonight. Don't go anywhere just yet. Rowe to the plate. A little low. Well, in all fairness to Paula, he was backing up. And he just didn't put it away. Now Rowe has got to regather himself and go to work on Melendez here. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. Game of inches. Not over till it's over. Second error of the night for Hernando. Rowe the 2-0. In there for a call and strike. Lofton the runner at first. 4-2 Hernando. 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Yeah, if you're Melendez, can be a little choosy here. You can look for something in the wheelhouse. 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. First and second, 2 away. Here's Tomes, the catcher. And we'll get a visit from David Laura. I mean, you're to the point of relaxing because it looks like it's the 3rd out. And hard to regather yourself sometimes, and that's what this meeting is about right here. And you can tell Laura's got his arms crossed. It's relaxed. Look, guys, we've given them one here. Let's just concentrate. Everybody knows what they're going to do if they get hit the baseball. We got to force anywhere around the horn here. Well, Tomes grounded out to third back in the second, popped out to second in the third, singled in the 5th. Rutledge a little deeper in center field here just in case there's a hit. They'll give up a run. Rowe to the plate. Fly ball, center field. Rutledge has got to come in a hurry. He's not going to get there. 1 run in. It's 4-3. An unearned run, but nevertheless a big one. First and third now with 2 down. The tying run is down at third. The winning run is aboard at first. Dacey Warren coming on to hit here for Stanford. Well, Rowe's got to dig down here and find a way to get the third out. McCarty on the run down at first. Breaking ball, misses outside. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a called strike. Catch it struck out. Nyman popped out to short. Lofton pitch hitting, popped up to Pala. He dropped it. And then a walk and a single. 4-3. 1-1, a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2, and the Panthers are down to their final strike. Trying to make the best of a gift here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warren calls for time. One ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch, Rowe ready. The 1-2. Curve, laced foul into the Pascagoula dugout. Look out, guys. We'll do it again. 1-2. Rowe's pitch. That one popped up, out of play, first base side. Look out, guys in the truck. Somewhere close to you over there. And we'll do it again. Rowe again from the stretch. And the 1-2. That one again laced foul. Now Warren not giving up easily here. And we'll do it again, 1-2. Rowe ready, the pitch. That one foul tipped. Warren just got a piece of that one. And again we go. 1-2. Rowe to the plate. And a foul back. 11 pitches in this at bat. And we go again. And again, Rowe from the stretch. And the pitch. Grounded to second. Paula's not going to drop this one. And Hernando hangs on here. 4-3. In the inning for Pascagoula, 1 run, 1 hit. A huge error, 2 runners left on base. Final line score tonight, Hernando 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Pascagoula 3 runs, 7 hits, an error. Hernando strands 4. Pascagoula leaves 8. Rowe gets the win for Hernando. He is now 7-2. Olsen gets the loss for the first time of the year. He drops to 11-1. Pascagoula now 21-10. And Hernando is 26-8. In the ball game, Olsen 7 innings, 4 runs. 3 of those were earned. He gave up 8 hits, walked 1, struck out 7. Rowe tonight goes 7 innings, gives up 3 runs. Only 1 of those were earned. 7 hits. He walked in the ball game. Rowe did. He walked 3, struck out 3, but he battled right there too. The very end. 4-8-2 for Hernando. Pascagoula 3-7-1. Hernando takes the first game of this series. Same 2 teams tomorrow, Saturday at 7 o'clock. 4-3 Hernando. 5A state championship. They're up 1-0. Hope you've enjoyed our telecast here from Smith-Wills Stadium. You've been watching the MHSAA State Championship powered by Play On Sports. So long, everyone.